M0FXB, welcome to my Yaesu FTX-1 videos. Today we've got the Xiegu X6200 model and we've added the wr12 module. This completely opens up the receive so you can receive VHF, UHF and airband etc. And it just screws to the top. There is a connection there and an antenna connection, but that section is receive only. So let's just talk about these two sets. Now, the FTX-1 is dual receive, and you can see that here. It's dual receive. That's, I would say, is its biggest thing that adds to the cost. You can buy the Xiegu X6200 for about £800 with the module. It's a fantastic set. It has a built-in tuner, and when you set things up right, it is a joy to use, and it has an internal built-in battery. Now, they both have Bluetooth, but with the X6200, it's Bluetooth for sending and receiving data rather than audio. With the FTX-1, you use the SSM and you can receive the audio, and it does do the data send and receive, link into certain programs that have been enabled with Bluetooth. Beautiful color screen. This one is touchscreen, okay? Where the X6200, everything is via the button system. But you can see here, you got settings 1, 2, display. You can change all these, and you can add an oscilloscope. If we hit the multi here and hit the display, turn this outer knob to audio scope. Just keep going around so you get the square, and once you get to the square, you can press and then turn, and it turns on the oscilloscope here. Lots of information on screen. You can see your meter, your frequency, the battery. Looks like we've got the time here. Receive increment tuning, filters, dedicated buttons to filters. And the noise reduction is off at the moment. Let's just turn that on. Just press here. Yeah, it's on now. And it's now on. Let's turn up the volume of the FTX-1. That's 7.123. Turn that right down. Just turn the frequency here actually to my node, see if that's active. Look at that, dual receive. That's my node. You can tap the screen, you've got these settings. So let's just choose SWR for the meter, both sides of course. And you can split between the two, and you can hold down and you've got split mode as well. And GPS flashing away there. There's no GPS on the X6200. On the 100 you can use the R1 CBU software, but that's another thing altogether. But can you see here, we're showing on the WR12 that we can actually receive GB3 WR. Now there's only one antenna connection as well on the X6200, where on the FTX-1 you've got two antenna connections, HF, VHF, UHF. On the, if you buy the Optima, this is the other thing, this unit you can I've actually got a very good 100 watt amplifier for the X6200, but it doesn't amplify the VHF, UHF side of things, so that's receive only. You can buy the Optima, the SPA1 for the FTX-1, add 100 watts to HF, 50 watts very easily. It's 4 or 5 cables on the back that you connect, and then it turns it into a base station. That's why you've got the field unit and then the Optima version. Big price difference though. If you go for the Optima, 2069. This one in the UK is 1599. Should be available soon. The X6200, just shop around, you know, the prices vary, but it's going to be around £800. I feel you do get a lot for your money. They're both 10 watt radios. If you want 20 watts, really, you go for the Xiegu, but it's the screen size. You've got a nice big screen here, and you can customize all the colors on the screen. Both of them have buttons on top. I don't want to drop any of these, but you've got group mode here, and that's the other thing. There's no digital mode on the X6200, but there is if we hold down the mode button here. Look, you've got C4 FM plus other digi modes. there. Now there are digital modes on the X6200, but they're like RTTY FT8, and it will decode FT8 on screen. The Yaesu will not. I'm pretty sure it does RTTY, but I haven't even tested that yet. GPS, Bluetooth, C4FM, and when you're in C4FM, there's actually group mode, and there's also this feature called PMG mode, where you press in, it shows you can add about 5 of these favorite channels, and it bounces up and down, shows the activity. There's also a memory feature that's doing that as well, which I've not used. Yeah, VFO memory function, so independent volume, RF gain, and when you're on the analog side, the UHF, VHF, look, squelch, volume, like so, but on the sideband you've got RF gain. Okay, works great, and you can change, look at the screens, you can have single screen. That's picking up my node now. I've gone off frequency. Let's go back, turn it up. It's not going to let me turn it up. Because I'm on this side, it's making me use this because it's on single screen. Now if I keep it on that frequency, and we'll go up to 77, and it's only going to do this with the wr12 unit installed, and it's very automatic though. So let's just get it into...
I cooked something in it yesterday.
There it is there.
And I didn't clean.
Turn this one down, let me turn the other one up. I've got to turn off that. Don't really need it.
Where you put your items on. And it was greasy this morning, or oily. So I took it out and put it in the sink to soak it. But I should have done it yesterday, really. Nothing better to do, All right, let's get on to left-handed. Hold on. Yeah. Tell me if I'm left-handed, Paul, or if I'm right-handed. Okay, if I pick up a pen and I'm going to write something, I pick up the pen with my right hand. If I am going to play a game of darts, I'll throw the darts with my left hand. If I'm going to bowl at cricket,
it's slightly off, isn't it?
If I'm going to kick a football,
it works really well. I was actually quite impressed with how well that module worked.
I will hold the cue with my left hand.
Airbands, and again worked well. Need to get an antenna on here for airband, I think. But it works really well on airband. I'm sure I don't want to knock it all over because I'm pushing my luck a bit, stacking them on top of each other, but take it from me. Airband works. There you go. Quite a sharp speaker. I do prefer using an external speaker. Just plugged in there, but it's only a cheapy one really. And then of course you can go back down to HF. Broadcast, 50 megs, 28. It does, I'm pretty sure it does do CB. 20 meters back to 40.
On the receive side, it's not making it as good as it could be. It's a good strong signal, but certainly I think with all it...
That works reasonably well, doesn't it?
But again, I don't think it's your signal. I think it's my...
So that's the Xiegu.
In order to quickly to make it...
7134, let's turn that down. And turn up the... Let's go up to 7134. Same station. You can hear there's some crackling. That's probably coming from my daughter's LED lights. Press and hold the function.
good weekend, and again, thanks
DNR.
for putting in the show on. I only wish I could have given you, a better raises for the report.
You sort of select the amount, and that turns it on. Back button here.
Reception, and I think that's the case. But the name would be good, and that would complete it. I'll follow my notes up, and then I'll break from the frequency and try and do something.
Moves it across, or you can just do this. Press the sub dial, and then you're controlling it here. 3DS display.
G4U00 listening. Okay, John, well, I'm sorry to hear you've got problems on the receive side, but as I mentioned, there's certainly nothing wrong on your transmit side. Again, perfect.
See, it's a bit,
unbroken, undistorted.
it's not the radio, it's just a bit, not, there's some noise there in the background. You could, of course, use your notches and your shifts.
If I'm going to forget anything. So, I don't know why, just a habit I've got into. So, my name is Ed, Echo Delta. That's Echo Delta. Very easy and quick to send in CW, which is very handy. But all the time lower side band is writing, I won't be unleashing my absolutely terrible CW on the world this morning. Okay, John, lovely to work with you. The second person, John,
It's lovely, isn't it? I'm literally just tinkering. We've got the cursor, it moves this, it puts the line on basically on the screen, look. The span, 200's about right if you ask me. Turn it up. And they're not the same antennas. G5RV, full size. 49:1 Ballon, 66 foot of wire. Seeing it's a lot more, looks a lot busier there, doesn't it? On the G5RV's doing well now. Let's just turn it up.
And I feel a bit guilty.
Same station. Turn off the. Makes a lot of difference, doesn't it? I mean, the quality of the Yaesu is definitely better. But once you put that noise reduction on, it makes a lot of difference, doesn't it?
A younger generation family member turning up today. I'm not sure what time my number 2 granddaughter, who lives in Wimbledon,
Turn the Xiegu down.
on the coast here this weekend. And the last message I had was that they'll pop in and see us on their way through from wherever they're going to, or wherever they're coming from. But there's no time with that, so we're waiting in anticipation. And that's not to say that we've got to stay in to watch it. I mean, if they don't tell us a time, and we've got things to do.
So, okay, and I can tell you that, as a dual bander, the FTX-1 works great. I've been using hundreds of different functions. I've found 3 or 4 little bugs. None of them make that much difference. Of course, Yaesu will sort them. The Xiegu, of course, has got bugs, but overall, for what it costs, I think it's a beautiful set, nice to use. But look at the waterfall here, and look at that waterfall. There is a trail there, and you can make adjustments so it shows up a bit better. But you can just tell looking at it. Thanks for watching my channel, and lots more videos to follow on both of these sets. Bye for now, all the best. Please remember to subscribe.